Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Brian Neal with Nevada Real Estate Group, the #1 real estate team here in Nevada. And this is your front row seat to the newest homes in Las Vegas. And today we're in Cadence. We're in the Symmetry Bay community, another one of my budget buys. And today we're in the plan 1865. And why is it called 1865? It's because it has 4 beds, 2.5 baths, a 2-car garage, and 1,865 square foot of living space. You cannot go wrong with that. And the reason why I brought you guys to this community, especially a part of my budget buy series, is because they have a red tag event here. And what does that mean? The 1865 unit typically starts off in the 473,000s at the time of this video. But the red tag clearance on this property right now is at 454,000. That's $19,000 in savings. So in the next 8 to 10 minutes, I'll be able to walk you through this property and also point out the landmines that a lot of my buyers trip over. Allow me to navigate this land field for you. Now, let's go check out the model. All right, guys, coming into this property, the first thing that you will notice is how grand this room is. This is a very open concept. Everybody wants it, and you can see why. You have the kitchen coming right into the living room as well as right into the dining room. So there's no space that is not taken up by livability. So when you first enter here, you can either see yourself in the kitchen, living room, hanging out. You kind of have all of this space to kind of do what you want, especially if you're a family that is hosting. One thing that you'll notice here in the kitchen is you have a very big island. This is a 10-foot island with a granite countertop. Typically in these models, you will see them either go with a gray and or a white, really depending on which one you prefer. You have the double den sink, as well as you have the stainless steel appliances. And that's one good thing about this builder. This builder, they always include the appliances. That's actually my first landmine. To always think when you're coming to a brand new property, you do see personal items like the stainless steel appliances, but you always have to understand if those are gonna come with the property or not. Whether they do or don't, you have someone like me that's gonna always negotiate that into the deal. That's one way I love saving my clients up to $10,000. And walking into the dining room area, we flow right into my second landmine. And what is that? That's gonna be that another thing that you always have to take into consideration, just like the appliances, your stainless steel refrigerator, your stainless steel microwave, your stainless steel stove, as well as your dishwasher. Your backyard is gonna come dirt. It does not come already landscaped. So you always have to keep in mind that, hey, you may wanna have 10 to 15,000 depending on what your customizer is. They give you a certain time limit to go ahead and add different things. This is just gonna come dirt, not even rocked, pure dirt. So always keep that budgeted in mind. So as we go more through the 1865 plan, I kind of want to give you guys a tour of the bedrooms, of course. In this plan, the property has all of the bedrooms upstairs. When you come into the property, you actually have your garage downstairs. And for me, I love that because you can bring your groceries straight into the kitchen. Easy access to easy living. That's one of my best goals. So downstairs, you have your pantry closet, as well as you have your first bathroom down here, which a lot of people call a powder room. Easy if you guys have guests over and you're easily able to use the bathroom without them disturbing anybody that's upstairs sleeping or hanging out. They can just easily use the bathroom and go back outside and hang out. You have your 2-car garage here, as well as going straight up to your stairs. So easy access, and this is a 2-car garage, and what it does also offer is you do have a tankless water heater, as well as you have a electric charger for your car. So it has a 9-volt charger in there. So if you do have a Tesla or any car that's similar, you can easily charge your car at home without having to stop at any of the fast chargers in the city. So now, guys, that we're upstairs, the first customized feature that you'll see that's different is that in the upstairs area, the floors differ. Upstairs, you have mostly carpet up here, as well as you do have the LVP flooring that is similar to downstairs in the laundry room as well as the bathrooms. So this area here, which is an included loft, this is a very customizable room. Whether you want to use it the way that they have it set up, which, you know, looks like this is set up for a kid's gaming area. You can use this as a movie area. You have the recessed lightings. Who's to say that you wouldn't want to add surround speakers in those ceilings and really turn this place out? You can't go wrong with a loft included into your property. Adds extra livability score, which I always love saying. So coming along here, you have your first 3 bedrooms, as well as your first full bathroom. Your first room here, you do have access to a really nice sized closet, the double door slidings, really big windows. So you can use this as a guest room, as a kid's room. You can even use this as an office, just like they have in the 3rd room. Coming into the 2nd bedroom here, which is set up mostly for, I want to say, another child. The rooms have a nice size, but they do have area where you can really turn it to something different. All of these rooms don't have to be a bedroom. This can actually be a nursery room based off of the size and access to the big bay windows. And you have your 3rd room here, which is going to be, I want to say, slightly the largest out of the 3. And you can see that they have this set up actually as the office. I really do love how these builders actually set up their properties, because it gives you a really great insight to how you can actually set your home up. I would love if this home came the way it is. I wouldn't change a thing about it. All right, guys, and before we get into the most important rooms, keep in mind, I'm with Nevada Real Estate Group, the #1 team in Nevada. We have over 9,000 5-star reviews, and we've helped over 6,000 families buy their first homes, their second homes, their forever homes. We would love to have you actually give us one of those reviews as well, and also be one of our happy clients. You have your laundry room here, which is actually pretty big. I love when you can walk into the laundry room and close the door, because it gives you access to at least lowering the noise when you are doing your laundry. It's right by the primary bedroom, which makes it a very easy, convenient for a family, whether you're washing your kids for your clothes or just washing your kids for yourself. Bring them right into the room. You have shelving here, and once again, we already know with the deals that these builders are offering, we do get 2 brand new washers and dryers, which is a very big savings. Now, coming into the most important and the most fun room, we have the primary bedroom, which this room is really nice size, big enough to fit a king or a queen size. Even if you wanted to squeeze in the Cali King, I was told that you could as well. You have everything hidden in the bathroom, so you have your closet and everything already tucked away. So when you come into the bathroom, the one thing that you will see is that they do have the same countertop style as what we have downstairs to match the decor. You have your LVP floors, which also balances in for the carpet. You have the shower stand up with your tub inside tucked away here. And then you also have the big closet here. And you cannot go wrong with the space that you have available here. You have built-in shelves and higher shelves just in case you wanted to tuck your shoes away and give yourself space here on the bottom, especially if you wanted to add a dresser drawer in here to, to save even more space in your actual bedroom. And guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour as much as I have, but keep in mind, my landmine 3 is always my most skipped and my most not thought about landmine. And what that is even though this home will be brand new, you'll be the first one living here, a lot of clients try to skip out on a home inspection. A home inspection or a second opinion is always the most important thing. Yes, these builders will have everything inspected throughout the building process, but once it's finished, we want to bring in our own inspector to ensure that the things are done correctly. That way we're not moving in and things are going wrong. At the end of the day, an inspection is always going to be important. Even if the property was already inspected, we need to get our owns. And guys, don't forget, we work for you. We represent you. We do not work for the builder. This is a quick recap. Today, we're here in Cadence in the Symmetry Bay community. This property offers you 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths with a 2-car garage. This is the 1865 plan. Keep in mind, guys, this property is located 5 minutes from the Central Grand Park. Also, 5 minutes from the brand new Henderson Hospital and only 10 minutes from the Cowabunga Bay, which you can take your kids to go play around at that whole entire park. This community, they offer you a 2-to-1 buy down, $5K towards your closing costs, as well as you get all of your appliances with the purchase price. So that's another $10,000 in savings. And keep in mind, that $5,000 you can put towards your actual backyard build to speed up that process. So when you guys are ready to go from browsing to building, me and my team, we're ready to go. Go ahead and click the links down below to get in touch with us, and I'll see you in the next model.